Oh my God, it's episode 10. Can you believe it? Can you believe that I've reached a number that has a digit with a zero at the end? That must be some kind of milestone. People like those kind of numbers with zeros at the end, sometimes with fives at the end. But it's episode 10, and that's really nothing special, but I need to say something to introduce it, so I thought that's what I'd lead with. Today I'm going to talk about, I always say this, it's not a surprise. You see the title, you know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm still going to announce that I'm going to talk about the Red Hot Chili Peppers masterpiece, Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magik. I love this album. What else can I say? A little bit about my Red Hot Chili Peppers history. First of all, I can say that I thought Red Hot Chili Peppers was one of the worst band names I'd ever heard. When I first heard Red Hot Chili Peppers in, I don't know when it was, 85 or 86, I thought that name sucks. And then when I heard them, I thought this band sucks. I heard, or maybe I saw the video, I think, for like True Men Don't Kill Coyotes or Coyotes, and maybe something else. And I was and still am a metal guy, a metal kid back then at the time. Now I'm a metal old man, and it just wasn't really my kind of music. I maybe thought it was because Anthony Kiedis had long hair, and I was disappointed to hear Red Hot Chili Peppers when I heard them. And then I don't know what happened, but I bought Mother's Milk, which came out before, and I'll show, in case you're wondering. Here it is, Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magik. I bought Mother's Milk in 1989. And I didn't love it, but I did like it quite a lot. They more than True Men Don't Kill Coyotes, and maybe I heard I don't know, what's the name of that song? Catholic Schoolgirls Rule? I can't remember. But so I bought Mother's Milk, and I did like it quite a lot. And then so back then I used to be, and I guess again I still am, I used to be very loyal to music. When I liked a band, as long as they kept putting out albums, I would always buy them. And so I bought Blood Sugar Sex Magik. This came out in 1991. Did I write the date? I probably wrote the date. I've mentioned before, I often wrote the date of when I bought these albums or CDs. There's no date on this one. Usually I would write it on the last page of the booklet down here in the bottom right corner, but there's nothing there. So I don't know I don't know when this came out, sometime in 91, but I did buy it possibly even on the release day, the day it came out, as I used to do back then, which used to be Tuesdays. And it was always cool to go down to the record store on Tuesdays and buy new records or new albums or new compact discs, as this was the case. So now it was a big step up. Now also, I did see this tour. I'm using some props here. I still have my ticket from this tour. I saw them in 1991. This was, as you can see, October 30th, 1991. Pearl Jam and Smashing Pumpkins opened this show. And this was at a place called the Concert Hall in Toronto, which was maybe one of the best venues ever to see concerts. I think anybody who grew up in Toronto at that time and who went to a lot of concerts probably agrees that the Concert Hall was amazing. I saw some of my favorite concerts ever were at the Concert Hall. Smashing Pumpkins, I thought, because this was kind of, the day before Halloween, I'd never heard that name before. I thought it was like a joke, they were smashing pumpkins because it was Halloween. And Pearl Jam, I loved. I had already been into Mother Love Bone and Temple of the Dog, or I can't remember. But so Red Hot Chili Peppers. Now about this concert hall, the capacity there, I think it was 2,000. I think it was, as people talked about, being a 2,000 seat place. So I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers with Pearl Jam and Smashing Pumpkins all together at a venue that only held 2,000 people. This was before any of them became big. So this album came out in 1991. And man, oh man, maybe it's hard to, off the top of my head, what else came out in 91? Pearl Jam 10 came out in 91. It might be my favorite. Blood Sugar Sex Magik might be my favorite album of 1991. Without, really thinking about it too much. I don't know what came out in 1991 that I would have liked more than this. And it was, I guess it was not, I don't know if it was different or not, even looking back on it. All their albums were a little bit different, but this hit me exactly where I needed to be hit at this time. This was kind of different from what I was listening to. I was, as always, listening to metal, so it was different for me to listen to this. But to me, this was and Mother's Milk too was a little bit aggressive, much more than their first three albums, which was Red Hot Chili Peppers, Freaky Styley, and Uplift Mofo Party Plan. I went back and I bought all those albums, and I really, really love Uplift Mofo Party Plan. I still don't really like the first two, but getting to this one now, I can go through this, I guess, track by track. Power of Equality, and I love, this was a really, really fun album to sing along with. And also another noteworthy thing about this album, it's long. I think it's 70. I should have asked my producer when we did the production meeting how long it was, but it's over 70 minutes, I think, maybe 72, 73, somewhere around there. One of the few albums that is long and worthy of being long, because I love every song on this album. But very, very fun to sing along to. Power of Equality. I Got a Soul That Cannot Sleep, At Night When Something Just Ain't Right. At Night When Something Just Ain't Right. Blood Red But Without Sight, Exploding Egos in the Night. Mixed Like Sticks of Dynamite. Red, Black or White, This Is My Fight. Come On Courage, Let's Be Heard. Turn Feelings into Words. American Equality Has Always Been Sour. An Attitude I Would Like to Devour. My Name is Peace, This Is My Hour. Can I Get Just a Little Bit of Power? Power of Equality. Amazing, fantastic song to start this album. Great opening song. I Got a Wealth from the Bible Belt. Dealing with the Hand That I've Been Dealt. I lost it. Dealing with the hand that I've been dealt. Right or wrong, my song is strong. You don't like it, get along. Say what I want, do what I can. Death to the message of the Ku Klux Klan. I don't buy supremacy. Media chief, you menace me. The people you say calls all the crime. Wake up, motherfucker, and smell the... People who say calls it, wake up, motherfucker, and smell the slime. Blackest anger, whitest fear. Can you hear me? Am I near? Amazing lyrics, amazing song from an amazing album. Next was, maybe it's better for me to do it from here. If you have to ask, if you have to ask, you'll never know. Funky motherfucker will not be told to go. Will not be told to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dun, 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 dun. Or is that a different song? Maybe I'm mixing them up. Yeah, Wanna Be Gangster, Thinking He's a Wise Guy. Yeah, I was thinking of a different song. I was thinking of Mellowship, Slinky, in B major. I Wanna Be Gangster, Thinking He's a Wise Guy. Rob him another bank, he's a sock him in the eye guy. Tankhead, he's a Bonnie and Clyde guy. Look him in the eye, he's not my kind of guy. Never want to be confusion proof, pudding sweet but too aloof. Something with the orange I do said, yo homie, who you talking to? Macked up paddy wagon, macking on a cat's ass. One uppercut to the cold upper middle class. Boredom storm on boredom's face. Add a little lust to the funky ass flea bass. Most in the race just lose their grace. The blackest hole in all of space. Crooked as a hooker now, suck my thumb. Anybody want to come get some? I love that song. I love every song on this. That's why I'm talking about it. Next was, maybe I should just say the words to all their songs. Breaking the Girl. That was a good one. All the songs are good. Quiet, acoustic. I think there was, I don't know if it was flute on that song or recorder, but there was a lot of texture to this album. It had many different, and maybe now I can talk about also, I have another prop. I think another reason, I'm going to take a break from my track by track thing to use another prop. I think another reason why I like this album so much was it had this, I guess this was kind of like this came out, I can't remember how long after the album, but this was Funky Monks, a DVD that kind of was like I guess like an accompanying, a video diary of their recording Blood Sugar Sex Magik. And it made you really see, because you couldn't always hear lots of stuff in the background, lots of percussion and cool instruments and stuff, and little piano in I think it's also in Mellowship, Slinky, in B major. But I feel like I watched this DVD as much as I listen to the album. I seem to watch this all the time. It's been a while. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. I do love Funky Monks. I wish every band could. This was early in that the bands didn't really do that then. That they made an accompanying video to go along with the audio. Getting back to, let me get my shite together. So Breaking the Girl had some cool, also it was one of the ones that had some percussion in it that you could hear, but you didn't know what it was. But when you saw the video in Funky Monks, it was them banging, I don't know, like spoons and wood blocks and things like that. Very, very cool to see them recording like that. Funky Monks, the track that lent itself to the DVD. Which one? What was the lyrics to that? I need something to catch on to. Funky Monks was kind of a slow, great hi-hat. Not that people really maybe don't talk about hi-hat work, but Funky Monks had cool hi-hat, cool bass. Next was Suck My Kiss. Everybody knows about that song. Your Mouth Was Made to Suck My Kiss. Fantastic. That was, maybe some people don't like it because it was a hit. I always liked it. I'm not sure if I ever got sick of it. Should have been, could have been, would have been dead if I didn't get a message going to my head. I am what I am. Most motherfuckers don't give a damn. It's so hard remembering lyrics when you don't have the music going. Anyway, everybody knows Suck My Kiss. Great song. I love it. I Could Have Lied. John Frusciante is the star of this show. I Could Have Lied. Very quiet, mellow, nice acoustic song with an amazing, you don't really think of Red Hot Chili Peppers as being a guitar band, but amazing guitar. And I don't really, I like guitar solos, obviously. As I've said many times, I'm a metal guy, and I like guitar solos, but, some people talk about their favorite guitar solos, and I kind of don't really think that, except for some occasions. This one, it has, actually I think this one has two. It has, the first one is maybe after the first verse, and the second one is, I think during the second, the first one maybe is after the first chorus, and the second one is during the chorus again later. But I Could Have Lied is possibly there's another song I like better on this album. But I Could Have Lied is just an amazing song. And John Frusciante. And you know what? I would say this is a guitar album. Forget about Van Halen's first album and forget about the Pantera albums don't forget about them because they're great albums. Those are some of my favorite albums. But I think people don't really think of this, or Red Hot Chili Peppers. They don't think of them as a guitar band. And I maybe don't either, except for this album. The guitar on this album is just incredible. John Frusciante, and I think especially on I Could Have Lied, he steals the show. The guitar is the big star of that song. Mellowship, Slinky, and B Major. That's that could also be my favorite. There's still another one that I think is my favorite. I got a Mellowship, I got a Fellowship, I got a Nonstop Yo Swan Hello Chip. Born to Adore, The Big Bad Bison, Thunderstorms, and A Man Like Tyson. Popcorn, Peanuts, Looking at Big Butts. No, I Cannot Keep My Mouth Shut, Rockin' to the Beat of the Fabulous Forum. My Lakers, I Adore 'Em. Blush My Lady When I Tell Her That I Do Indeed Love to Smell Her Sopping Wet. Your Pink Umbrella. Do the Dog with Isabella. I'm So in Love, yes, with an Artist. Imagination, He's the Smartest. Robert Williams, Stroke and Splatter. I Attest to Your Grey Matter. Living Kings, How True It Rings. These are just a few of my favorite things. And also that one had something that I never really noticed until I watched the Funky Monks video, was the piano. I think it was John Frusciante doing, if I remember correctly, it was just like a little toy piano with, during the verse, the choruses, Good God, Where's My Sleigh? Good God, Dinero's Insane. It just very simple. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a musician, so I don't know if this is how to explain it, but they're, I guess, like just single descending notes. It's during the choruses, Good God, Dinero's Insane now. Good God, playing for days now. Ding, 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 ding. Just these really, I mean, it's so simple, but it really adds to the song. These piano notes that John Frusciante played him again. I'll have to watch that tonight. Fellowship Slinky. Next was The Righteous and the Wicked. Maybe my least favorite on this album, although I still really like it. That was one that I never embraced, maybe like some of these other ones I've talked about, but I do like it. Kind of slow and cool bass in that song. Great bass. Give It Away. What can I say about Give It Away? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. It's become almost, one of these, I think, cultural songs like We Will Rock You or Welcome to the Jungle. But at the time, it was just another song on this album, and I loved it then. And I did get a little bit tired of it, but Give It Away is a great, great song, just overplayed. Next, the title track, Blood Sugar Sex Magik. Blood sugar suckerfish in my dish, how many pieces do you wish? Step into a heaven where I keep it on the soul side. Girl, kiss me, be my soul bride. Every woman has a piece of Aphrodite creating, what is it? Copulate to create a state of sexual light. Kissing her virginity, my affinity. I mingle with the gods, I mingle with divinity. Excellent song, the title track, Blood Sugar Sex Magik. Naked in the Rain with a killer whale. Naked in the Rain with a black tattoo. Apache Rose Peacock. I love that one too. That's a very fun song. Sitting on a sack of beans. Sitting down in a New Orleans. What comes after that? You won't believe what I've seen sitting on a sack of beans. Lunatics on pogo sticks. Another southern fried freak on a crucifix. Hicks don't mix with politics. People on the street just kicking to the licks. Is that right? Just kicking to the licks. Yes, my favorite place to be is not a land called Honolulu. Mentally or physically, I want to be in New Orleans. Oh, good brother, just when I thought that I had seen it all, my eyes popped out, my dick got hard, and I dropped my jaw. I saw a girl walking down the block named Apache Rose Peacock. I could not speak, I was in shock. I told my knees to please not knock. A little boy came along named Louis Armstrong. He said that girl who left me silly, she liked the looks of me and my willy. These lyrics are amazing. So I found her in the quarter. Good God, how I adored her. Oh, she made me feel so cozy when she told me I could call her Rosie. That's a fantastic song. So I'm going in circles here, but I've got, I don't know how many songs I could say that are my favorite, and I still haven't got to the one that my first instinct is to call my favorite. What comes after that? Greeting song. That was, I used to shout across the room to you, and you'd come dancing like a fool. That was Anthony Kiedis's, I guess like a tribute to Hillel Slovak, who had died a few years earlier. I guess at this point, 3 or 4 years earlier. No, sorry, that was My Lovely Man. I used to shout across the room. Oh, Greeting Song. Which one was Greeting Song? Oh, that had a great riff. Which one am I talking about here? Yeah, the Greeting Song is driving around, got my baby in my top down merry-go-round. I'll ride you for my love, throw me down in the backseat underground, I'm on the mound, I'll make it for my love. Yeah, Greeting Song is excellent. That's maybe the fastest, little bit punky, energetic song. But it's My Lovely Man that's, I used to shout across the room to you, and you come dancing like a fool. That's My Lovely Man, Hillel Slovak. Then my favorite song, Sir Psycho Sexy, That Is Me. That's a long one. That's 8 or 9 or 7 minutes or something like that. Could be, maybe off the top of my head, that's my favorite one, Sir Psycho Sexy. I think, I don't know if you could have lyrics like that these days. Maybe you could, but I don't know. The lyrics, I loved it at the time and I still love it now. Now, not speaking for me personally, but I think the lyrics now in this Me Too culture, hashtag Me Too, some people might find the lyrics a little bit misogynistic. And I'm going to try to see how much of this song I can do. A long time ago, before the wind, before the snow, lived a man I know, lived a freak of nature named Sir Psycho. Sir Psycho Sexy, that is me. Sometimes I find I need to scream. She's a freak of nature. Deep inside, is that the first one? Deep inside the Garden of Eden. Deep inside the Garden of Eden. Standing there with my heart on bleeding. There's a devil in my dick and some demons in my semen. Good God, no, that will be treason. Believe in me, she gave good reason. Booty too good not to be squeezing. You can't say that. Booty too good not to be squeezing. Creamy beaver, hotter than a fever. I'm a given because she's the receiver. I won't and I don't hang up until I please her, making her feel like an overachiever. I take it away for a minute just to tease her, then I give it back a little bit deeper. Sir Psycho, yeah. What comes after that? I love this song. This would maybe be the problem that a lot of people might have is the next verse is I got stopped by a lady cop in my automobile. She said get out and spread your legs, and she tried to cop a feel. That cop, she was all dressed in blue. Was she pretty, boy? I'm telling you. She stuck my butt with her big black stick. I said what's up, now suck my dick. Like a ram getting ready to jam the lamb, she whimpered just a little when she felt my hand on her crotch, so very warm. I could feel her getting wet through her uniform, propping her up on the black and white, unzipped and slipped. Ooh, that's tight. I swatted her like no SWAT team can, turned her cherry pie right into jam. Sir Psycho. Hello, young woman that I know. That your punk rock love, that you're thinking. Hold me naked if you will, in your arms and your legs and your pussy. I'd kill to be with you, to kiss with you. I do miss you. I love you. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the funk my soul to keep. Hard to read these. If I die before I wake, allow the Lord to rock out naked. Lickety split, go snap, snap. Girl getting off all in my lap. Very racy, very saucy lyrics. A lot of those things you couldn't say now, especially about the cop. They're a little bit. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I've been listening to this album and this song for 30 years now. I guess this is the 30-year anniversary of Blood Sugar Sex Magik. But and now going back just to finish it off, this is the 17th song. Sounds like a lot, but like I said, this album is worth it. The last song is their Red Hot, which is a cover. I never heard it until the internet age by a guy called Robert Johnson, who was an old guy from the 40s or 50s or something. And it was a cover of his song, but they made it more. The original song was, I guess, kind of like I don't know what you call that kind of music at the time, but the Red Hot Chili Peppers, they made it much faster and they made it their song, Hot Tamales. So that's Blood Sugar Sex Magik. So it's I've talked about this before. All these albums that I'm doing in these series, they're what I could consider to be my favorite albums ever, or people like to say of all time. That sounds maybe more dramatic, and but still within that group, you like some more than others. This one, Blood Sugar Sex Magik, is in my very, very top of my favorite albums ever. And don't forget the fact that this is a real guitar album. If you maybe only know them from their radio hits or from their later material, and you like more guitar-oriented music, listen to this, Blood Sugar Sex Magik. It is undoubtedly a guitar album for sure. And you know what? I love this album.